spoken on this, Ted Cruz, about Trump. It says that he broke CNN. So let's not waste any time. Let's go right to it.
Fox News alert: the White House firing back strong at a leaked CNN report that Trump's bunker busters didn't work. Trump's negotiator, Steve Witkoff, calls the leak treason. Senator Ted Cruz joins us now. Senator, what do you make about all this stuff going on here?
Well, listen, it's not surprising that CNN is attacking the Trump White House. They've done that every day of his presidency. They've done that every day since the first time he became president in 2017. If you look at the results of this attack, they were nothing sort of spectacular. We saw 7 B-2 bombers fly across the world, execute, deliver 14 bunker buster 30,000-pound bombs, devastate 3 Iranian nuclear weapons facilities, and then fly back. And there was not a single American casualty. I have to commend, first of all, the American servicemen and women that carried out the attack. But the president and his team executed it to perfection, and it was devastatingly effective in terms of degrading Iran's capability. It shouldn't surprise anyone that CNN is throwing rocks from the sidelines.
So you'll get briefed on this, I'm sure, and we'll probably get some spies down there in the mountain to take a look about really what happened. The IAEA says there's probably contamination. They saw everything caved in, the entrances, the whole thing's rubble. Why do you think CNN would do this?
Look, I think it's who they are. CNN and much of the corporate media, Donald Trump broke them, and they're just... They had panels together discuss, is Donald Trump the devil or is he Adolf Hitler? That's just where they are. It's why nobody watches them anymore.
I've seen that show. Yeah.
Because it's just, it's just who they are. And I think people are frustrated. We know that they hate the president. And it's, look, they're an extension. They are the left wing of the Democrat Party. And the Democrat Party right now, they have no positive agenda for the country. They are a party of anger and hate. They hate the president. We just saw an incredible military strike that successfully took out Iran's nuclear weapons capability. And what are the Democrats doing this week? They're voting on trying to disapprove President Trump defending America. And Jesse, one of the important things to understand, the attack that President Trump carried out this weekend, yes, it was supporting our friend and ally Israel, but much more importantly, it was defending America. Because when the Ayatollah chants death to America, I believe him. When he calls America the great Satan, I believe him. And there's a reason the Ayatollah is developing ICBMs. As you know, ICBM stands for Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. You don't need an ICBM for Iran to attack Israel. They're using ordinary ballistic missiles for that. The only reason that the Ayatollah wants an ICBM is to deliver a nuclear warhead to an American city, and Donald Trump act decisively to prevent that and to prevent Iran from being able to kill potentially millions of American citizens. I don't know why CNN is not cheering that on. I don't know why every Democrat is not cheering that on, but they immediately take the side of America's enemies instead of standing and supporting our nation.
All right. Well, Senator, I wanted to ask you about Alligator Alcatraz. We ran out of time. We got to pay some bills, but we'll have you back on soon. Thank you so much.
No, that was a good conversation. Ted Cruz was just right to it. I know people were giving him crap, and actually, I thought he didn't have a good interview with Tucker Carlson. He brought religion into the thing, which I love. I'm a very religious guy, but I don't think he was accurate on what he was speaking about. But that's neither here nor there. What he said about CNN is very true, and we were talking about it earlier on. There's an agenda, a clear agenda against everything Donald Trump. And unfortunately, it's clear and it's obvious and it's very transparent of what they're trying to do. And to me, it's a businessman, whoever is in charge of CNN. I just don't know. I guess it works. I guess it sells. I guess it makes money. And that's fine, if they're in the business of making money as well. But a lot of people are not watching them. I'm not particularly in the know on the views and all that stuff of what they're getting, but there are a lot of people are saying they're losing viewership. MSNBC definitely losing viewership. ABC definitely losing viewership. They try to steer that ship. They're trying to, I guess, over there, but it's not really working. And CNN, every time you turn CNN on, I have to watch them. every time you turn on CNN, everything is negative. It's negative. Um, so Jeanette Knighton here in the comments says, "Okay, you can't say anything about a Democrat, and Google is at their sister again and again." I couldn't. I don't. I didn't understand your comment there.